Hey, welcome to AM Mornings. Today we're arguing about airport pajamas, a war politicians promised wouldn't happen, AI glasses that might be spying on you, and Selena Gomez kissing someone's dirty foot on camera. If you're new here, I'm AlexxMedia. You might know me from Flagrant, Brilliant Idiots, WTF Media Studios. This is not a recap show for regurgitated headlines. This is a live call-in show about opinions and nuance. If you call in, you must show your face and say it with your chest. There's no burners, no avatars, no anonymous courage. We got my guy Lenny here. For anyone who's new, Lenny and I have been friends for over 2 decades. We sit pretty much down the middle politically. Sometimes I lean more left, sometimes he leans more right. We use that to pressure test ideas before we open up the phone lines. We don't script disagreements, we don't fake tension. If we disagree, it's real, and then we throw it to you guys at home. If you want to be part of the conversation, Patreon is how you do that. $3 gets you in the room. That's how you call in. That's how we keep this show independent. But then we do put out the full episode later, free on Spotify and YouTube. But Patreon, it gets you all the extra stuff like vlogs, additional episodes, PM nights, behind the scenes. Just now, before we went live, I was behind the scenes with my Patreon crew. And yeah, we were just talking and they caught a fucked up mic, which was good because that would have went really bad when we started the show. So yeah, if you guys want to see content like that, join us on Patreon. That's how you do it. And then at the end of every caller segment, we ask one dilemma question. I was having a tough time coming up with one today. This is what I landed on. Would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you didn't commit or commit a horrible murder and get away with it completely? You guys think about that. You let me know. Remember, I'm going to ask every single caller that at the end when they call in. So let's get right into it. Lenny, let's see how much we're going to disagree today. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh, wait, we got to do our, celebratory cheers with the nice coquito. Lenny always brings in coquito on Sundays. This is a really healthy way to start your Sunday. How you doing, Lenny?
It's a great way to start Sunday. You know, church, they got wine. We got coquito. This is church. This is church. You talk about
They take one little sip and keep it moving. It's fine. There's no judgment.
I'm pretty sure there's a little indulgence somewhere. You know, can have a little extra. But yeah, listen, man. We spring forward. I'm feeling good.
You are?
The weather's going to be
You're
great.
Looking good. You're feeling good. You're looking good.
Feeling good.
Right.
Look good every day.
So let's get a little fun. Which one are you going with for the
Why is this
question?
even a thing? What are we talking about here?
I mean,
what are we talking about? Would
you
spend 5 years in prison
Yes.
for murder I didn't commit?
Yeah.
So that means I took the hit for somebody. I'm taking it for somebody.
Potentially, yeah.
Or do a murder and get away with it.
Yeah, or murder someone.
Well, I'm sorry. But I don't have a problem. Like if I have to murder somebody and it's horrible. Like my childhood heroes growing up is Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger.
These are your heroes?
Yeah. So when I was young, these Chucky, that's my guy, friend to the end, right? So if I'm gonna commit a murder and it's horrible, like slasher shit, maybe Michael Myers breaks someone's neck on a stair banister. Yeah, I'll do it, and I'm getting away with it.
These people are judging you so much right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Lenny loves horror movies. And he's probably the only person I know who loves horror movies the way he does. Like, he goes to all of them. You see every single movie, even the shitty ones, the low-budget ones.
But
like,
I was a little disappointed. I didn't get to see Scream 7 yet.
Okay.
But
there's
hopefully we change that up.
There's something dark going on here.
There's a dark cloud. I live in the dark web, the deep web, whatever. I'm there. And you know what? Based on the videos I've sent you over the years, you can understand.
Yeah, I can't even open half your fucking videos anymore.
Yeah,
it's like
man.
Fucking crazy murders and shit.
There are people darker than me. I know that much. And this is not a black joke, by the way. These are definitely people darker than me. Mindset.
Yes. Let's hope that all of these people, including you, see the light and don't want to commit murder.
But listen,
I'm not taking nobody out.
So you would rather be...
This is not a self-defense murder. This is a horrible murder, like gruesome.
Yeah, like I'm fucking slicing up the midsection, hanging you by your entrails. But hold on. Hold on. Let me ask you.
Yes,
what would possess you to go to jail for 5 years for a murder you didn't commit? What exactly is going to put you in that position? What condition? Because there's no way I'm doing it.
Let's just say you got framed for a murder. It's like, that should happen. Some people go to jail, like, and they're not the actual person who committed that crime.
So this is even worse, right? I got nothing. I didn't do it for my wife, or my wife didn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
No family member, nothing like that. I got hit and I'm going to jail.
Ooh, what if you have to kill somebody you love?
Can you kill somebody you love?
Yeah.
Well, my wife can, because she's threatened me all the time. So if she's watching, I'd like to say I've been threatened 1,005 times about, and she knows, she knows how to get away with it. So I gotta be careful.
That is Latina love for you right there. That is pure love. All right, let's get right into it. Last week we started heavy. We started with war because that's pretty much all that's going on. We are going to touch that topic, but we'll start a little bit lighter. So the first one, let's start with something completely ridiculous that somehow turned into a real argument on the internet. So this right here, this is the Tampa International Airport. They went viral after posting on social media that it was time to ban pajamas at airports. Now the post, it looked official, as you can see. It says, "We've seen enough. The madness stops today. It's time to ban pajamas at Tampa International Airport." And the internet immediately lost their mind. People arguing, people defending it, people asking what exactly counts as pajamas? Sweatpants, slippers, bonnets, Crocs? Now, here where it gets interesting. After the backlash started rolling in, the airport clarified that the ban was actually a joke. They said their social media account often posts sarcastic stuff and that this was meant to spark conversation. And maybe that's true. But it's also possible they saw the pushback and that they were getting and decided, yeah, let's just call this a joke because the reaction online was intense. And that reaction revealed something bigger. This might actually be a class and cultural debate because different people dress differently. Some people grew up being taught you dress up to fly. Other people think airports are basically a bus station with wings. You're tired, you're traveling, you're uncomfortable, wear whatever makes the flight bearable. And depending on where you grew up, what class you're in, or what culture you come from, pajamas in public might look normal to you, or it might look completely unacceptable. So the question isn't really about pajamas. The question is, are public standards disappearing, or are people just policing how other people live? Be honest, if you saw someone at the airport, full pajamas and slippers, are you judging them or not?
No, I don't give a fuck about you at the end of the day.
Okay.
But appearance-wise, I get to judge you.
So you are judging.
I'm not. I don't give a fuck about you. Whatever you want to do, do what you want to do. But I look at you, look at this bum ass. But however,
so you're not policing them, but you're judging.
No, I can judge them all day long. Look at this bullshit. What you wearing?
Yeah.
Now let's be real. Cultural thing? Could it? Are we talking about niggas?
Why you gotta?
No. And I'm not talking about dudes. I'm talking about the girls because we talk about bonnets. We talk about bonnets and slippers. Some of them wearing the cat suits, but they shouldn't be. Or some of them just got like those lightly, I don't know, those thin
like
pajama pants.
Yoga pants or something like that?
No, the yoga pants is like tights. That's okay. But what about the... they got the pajamas that's really thin that you only wear it in bed. It's like why are you?
Pajamas
like silk. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And plus, don't you want a little thick barrier wearing on that plane, like going on the plane? And it's nasty. It's nasty. And plus, we already know you're not wearing much underneath. It's going to be some type of G-strings, thong, whatever. So you got to protect your ass. Your shit is right there. You're on it.
I didn't even put that much thought into it. I'm more so just looking at like presentability at the airport.
Okay, fine.
And so one of my rules is like no shorts. Because like the amount of people that are sitting in these seats, do you want your skin touching that seat that probably never gets like really wiped down? It's like, that is disgusting to me. So I don't do shorts at the airport. I don't like skin that touches the barrier. I don't do. So I'll do long sleeves, long pants. That's my rule.
Okay. But then again...
But then I do something that people have called me out for that it's a little nasty, and I'll admit that live in front of all these people. So I'll take my shoes off And then when I go to the bathroom, I don't always put my shoes on.
Oh God.
And people, I
That's
know
disgusting.
it
That's
is.
worse
But
than
I
sitting on a
look down
chair.
on the ground. I make sure there's
But
no
but what if there is a
water
problem?
spots.
You going back to your seat? You know, it's not a great.
No, I'll like walk around it. Like I'll have to pee at an uncomfortable angle just to make sure I don't
get
step
on the
in
tippy
nothing wet.
toes.
And you really think that stops all dirtiness from coming into your socks?
Hey, I admitted that
But
people
he's
find
already
it
dirty.
disgusting. Wait, how am I dirty?
What I mean is you got your socks off, right? I mean, you got your shoes off. So you've
Yeah,
already
walking
hit the
on
ground.
hallway
That is
already.
true, but-
that alone is nasty.
Yeah, but hey, I'd
But
need
you-
to take my shoes off on a flight.
You know when you
there's
get to
no
the-
way my sneakers stay on the whole flight.
No,
It's
no.
crazy.
You got to be comfortable.
But the moment your socks touch that ground, that is a
It's
dirty
a wrap.
ground. What's the difference between the bathroom ground and the floor ground of the plane that
bathroom
everybody
ground
Wet.
has piss on it.
Yeah.
And all the the videos that some of the girls be doing, they in there flicking the rings, flicking the fandies, and they're
what?
splashing all over the place. It's on the floor.
What?
Yeah,
What?
I'm like, where is he going? And he did just go there. All right.
I didn't even know what to call it because I was trying to be
Flicking the bean. You know,
I was
flicking the bean, yeah.
I was trying. But no, it's crazy because these are one of the videos I would send you, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is a bathroom," and you got no shoes on.
All right. So,
Anyway, back to the topic at
Yes.
hand. Yeah, don't wear the pajamas, man. You know, back in the day when they first started flying, you had a nice suit on. You dressed to the nines. You
yeah,
look
but
good.
Think of how uncomfortable wearing a suit is.
Nah, it's not. I love a
Why you
good
not in a
suit.
suit right now?
Oh,
Why you look like a
I'm
hoodlum?
here.
Why you not presentable?
I'm hoodlum.
You
I
got
look
your hat back. Got your
Look
hat back.
fantastic.
Well, I'm saying you could dress in a suit right now. Why do you have to dress in a suit when you fly?
I will make sure
Next week?
one day I dress in a suit
Next week?
for the show.
All right, next week.
I don't know about next week.
Which
we'll see.
mean, what's the difference? All right, whatever. Let's we got some callers ready. Let's see what they have to think about it. Danny, what's good? This is my guy, Danny Sellers.
What's good, man?
Oh, I'm good. Yo, you got his
Your
mic
camera's
set
fantastic.
up, the lighting. Look at this guy. Look
Yo.
at this guy. That's what the fuck
Yeah,
I'm talking
shout out
about.
to WTF. You know, I've learned from the best.
Yes,
Sorry.
absolutely. All right, Danny, how you feel about the topic? Do we need more appropriate clothes at the airport?
Absolutely. Well, sorry. I think sweatpants is a must. I think if you're wearing jeans on a flight more than 2 hours, you're either like a Republican or you got a little dick. I think you have to be comfortable.
Okay. All right. I agree
You
with
wearing
that
jeans on a 6-hour flight? It's crazy.
That is crazy to me.
That's nasty work. That's nasty work.
Lenny's laughing because he's like, I have jeans on flights
No,
all the time.
no,
and it
I
makes
don't.
sense. It makes
No,
sense.
I don't. I'm very comfortable.
You rocking jeans, really?
Tracksuit.
You
I don't
rocking
know what this
jeans on
guy's talking about.
I think I've seen you with jeans.
No,
on
you
flight.
haven't.
All right.
No, you haven't. We've traveled plenty. Go fuck yourself.
I'll change the jeans. I'll put jeans on at the landings, like where I'm arriving, on in the bathroom before I have jeans on in the seat. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I do feel like only girls that fight really good wear pajamas outside in public. Like that's kind of crazy.
They do.
You know
They
what
do
I'm
be the
saying? To
ones
rock the
throwing hands
pajamas.
on a Spirit flight too. That is a fact.
Yeah, on a Spirit flight. Yeah.
But like, are we policing how people dress too much?
No, because honestly, look, this year I got Delta status. I'm like silver. I'm the first little silver medallion. And
Silver?
I did
Yeah.
that.
That ain't status.
Silver
nigga.
medallion. Yeah, I'm the first.
Oh, man.
I'm judging
Look,
you
I
right
got
now.
upgraded a couple times.
I'm judging you
upgraded
right
a couple
now.
times this
As
year.
much as you fly, Danny.
It is what it is.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Look, I messed up. No, I fucked up. But because you know what? How I fucked up was I did Spirit a couple times on my own too.
Come on,
and that's an
man.
experience
Yeah.
that I don't want to ever recreate.
Yeah.
Because it's the bonnets, it's the Tweety Bird pajamas.
Yes.
It's motherfuckers with no luggage. They got gym bags
Yeah.
and grocery bags as luggage. Anytime you go on a flight and people don't have actual roller luggage, get off the flight right now.
Yo, I've seen that. When
Get
they
off.
have like grocery bags.
What color are they?
Why does it matter?
You know what's crazy? The last Spirit flight I took, half the flight was Indian too.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what kind of thing it was. Half the flight was like Indian.
And are they all
Dude
doing
in the first class had a wife beater on.
Are they all doing the wheelchair thing? I've been noticing so many Indian people, they do the wheelchair trick so that way they can skip the line and get on first and all that type of shit.
All types of ages?
Yeah, but mainly the older ones. But it's like they don't need it because they stand
okay.
right up the moment the fight is over.
okay.
But that's another thing. All right. So you're saying that we need to regulate clothing on airports.
Yeah, I just don't want to see the monogram Tweety Bird pajamas. You know what I'm saying? Or if you need to protect your hair, get a little wrap. You don't have to be a bonnet. Get a nice Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? Big areola wrap. You don't have to do
we're
just
judging
the loose
people too
bonnet.
hard. If you're not hurting nobody, why the hell do you have to dress differently? You're not hurting nobody.
Because of my safety, and I'm bougie. Sorry,
Sweatpants
Alex.
are as comfortable as a pajama. Why do you have to go to pajamas?
It's that
Thank you,
thin
Claire.
layer,
Exactly.
you know. That's what
Yeah.
they want.
They do thin sweatpants too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fast.
Yo, Daddy, my guy, before you go, would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you didn't commit or commit a horrible murder and get away with it completely?
The latter by far.
Okay, you know what?
Well,
I'm going to change
What
that.
if you add PTSD to the mix?
No. Or the horrible murder you have to commit is somebody you love.
But what kind of love? Is it like unconditional, like my mama?
Anybody you love.
Or
Anybody
someone that I used
you
to
say,
love, but they did something crazy?
Anybody you say, I love you. Anybody you say you love you to.
Oh, I got.
There's a lot
5
of girls
years.
who probably said it too.
I didn't lie to say I love a couple shorties. I don't know. I mean, I think.
So now
Yeah.
the topic is
What you
changing
mean?
because now we're killing bitches.
See, I didn't say that. I don't know. I mean, I think I don't want to go to jail at all. So, but if it's a cool jail, wherever they had like Martha Stewart,
Yeah.
I might catch a quick body. I might catch a quick body, and and maybe get out on good service or whatever.
Okay. All right. I like that answer. Yo, Daddy, I appreciate you calling in, brother. Yo, it's good seeing you. You got to come
to see
out to
y'all,
the
man.
show.
Good
We got
morning.
another show March 16th. But yes, see you
I'm
there.
gonna pull up.
Who do we got next, Chris? Hey, our
Christopher
guy.
Robin.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody?
What's
up?
good? All right. So, Chris, let's start it right now. Should airports have a dress standard at all?
Absolutely,
Why?
absolutely. Because niggas be wilding. Because like you can't give people too much. Listen. This is gonna sound wild. I'm gonna do a little Lenny take real quick.
All right.
But you can't give people too much freedom.
Mm.
That's all I'm saying. Especially on public transportation. Anybody who has not been on a New York City subway don't know what it's like. Y'all don't know what it's like.
Okay, but who is
Them
it
niggas that
hurting?
be-
Why do we care? What? Seeing somebody
Because
in pajamas.
you are stuck on a mini tin can
So?
flying 30,000 feet in the air for God knows how long. You don't know if niggas are going to smell from their nasty pajamas or anything
Oh,
crazy
nah.
like that.
See, now we're talking about
I'm
something
not,
different.
Listen. I'm not saying that people can't wear pajamas, but like wear like a onesie or some like pants and shirt combo or something. You know what I mean? Like make sure that shit is nice and that shit don't smell. Like you got to be a little bit presentable.
Okay.
I'm not saying everybody has to wear a suit and tie. You know what I'm saying? Because that's wild. Because I
That's
like
what
to go
Lenny
comfortable.
wants. Lenny wants us to
You
go
know?
back to those
Nah,
days.
I'm just saying there was a
Yeah, but
little
like,
etiquette.
It's
before.
Lenny though. Like
It's
what are we
Lenny,
talking about here? It's Lenny though.
Come
Like,
on,
what
don't try to do that, son.
Like come on.
Okay, but is this actually like standards or is this a class and cultural debate?
Honestly, I think it's a little bit of a class cultural debate. In all honesty,
Why?
because it's really not. It's honestly just really not that serious what people be wearing on the plane. Like mind your own fucking business.
Yo, you
in all
just
honesty.
flip flop. You just went from no pajamas to now it don't matter what you wear on the plane.
Whoa. Now we're judging hypocrites on this channel. That's crazy. I'm a brilliant idiot and a flagrant listener.
Yes.
Now we're just.
Yeah, you're right. We are the biggest hypocrites, but we own it.
After what you just said about the nasty shit that you be doing on planes? Come on, nigga. Come on. That's crazy.
Good thing my wife still loves me, man. That's great because I be doing some crazy shit. All right. Before you go, we got to ask you this one. Okay. Would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you didn't commit or commit a horrible murder of someone you love and get away with it completely?
I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm too pussy to go to jail, so give me that murder. Like,
You
100%
would kill
honest.
somebody you love instead of going to prison?
Yeah, 100%.
Y'all niggas is
100%.
crazy.
We need context. So first of all,
100%.
Yo, first of all, I didn't say I would kill somebody I love. I did not say that.
You asked like what you mean, like how much you love
What
them.
do you mean? Like, you know how many people you
'cause
say I
hold
love
on.
you to?
Like, this started off as just, would you commit a murder? Now you're adding like the people you love, because
I
I'm seeing
need
the
to.
question now. I'm watching the video, like I see it live. It just says commit murder.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't say people you love. You gassing the whole situation.
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta add more stakes. I just came up with this morning, but I gotta add more stakes. And
It
now
be your
it
own
is
people,
somebody
right,
you love.
Lenny? It be your own motherfucking people that be twisting shit up. That's
I know,
crazy.
I know. I gotta watch out for this nigga.
Chris,
Yo, like this
Yo.
guy's crazy.
I appreciate you, Chris. Thank you so much for calling. Yo, I'll see you next
Catch
week,
you
my
later,
guy.
guys.
Gang. Who do we got next?
We got Kirby waiting for. There we go. Kirby.
What up, gang?
Yo, gang. Are people overreacting to this pajama ban?
So I live in Tampa, and they do these
okay.
funny tweets all the time. They did one about Crocs a few months back, so this was a joke.
Oh, okay. I thought they saw the negativity they were getting online and like switched up real quick.
Nah, they try to get on their like Wendy's bag and like always post funny shit.
Got it. But then when they did the Crocs ban, did they enforce it in any way?
No, I fly out of TPA probably every 2 weeks, and I only wear Crocs when I fly.
Oh, okay, all right. And then you have people judging you? Is TSA looking you up and down and shit like that?
Not TSA, but sometimes like if I'm in business or first, yeah, they judge. But if I'm in business or first, I try to dress like extra bummy just to like make the white people uncomfortable.
I don't know what it is about us, but I do the same fucking thing. I don't know what it is. I do the same thing. I'm like, yo, I'm a dress mad hood. This is crazy. This is really dumb and immature of me. I used to have like grills and shit like that. So I would just have my chains and grills and shit like that for no
put
reason.
my
Every
do-rag
time I was in
on,
first
do
class.
everything.
Yeah. But yeah, I know. We're just nigga shit. So, yes, it is a joke, but is this an actual debate on like standards, or is it a class or cultural debate?
It's probably class and cultural. You know, they're always trying to find ways to keep us out of places. And I say us like we the only ones who do it, but I guess keep poor people, because, you know, I grew up poor. So keep poor people out of places. And so making them dress up is the way to keep them out of there.
I do feel it's more class than it is culture, in my opinion, because it's like, it is, you know, certain people dress a certain way and it's all good. Like, I used to wear pajamas to the airport, and then
Did you?
I did actually.
What pajamas? What are these pajamas?
Like the striped ones, like the red striped old school pajamas. I used to do this. This was back in the day. I was comfy.
You wear pajamas?
I don't even know what type of pajamas. Old school? You mean like the pack you get from?
Yeah.
3-pack with the top. You's a sophisticated motherfucker.
Yeah.
But at least you look good. It was a 2-piece.
Oh yeah, it was.
It had the little.
Oh, I always look good.
Right, yeah,
I always-
okay, that's different.
I always
Full
look
set
good.
he got for Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Hey, you gotta wear it. You don't like when you get the shit when your grandma gives it to you, so at least use it somewhere. And I used to use it on flights. And I'll be comfy as fuck.
You have to wear it to the movies. I wear pajamas to the movies.
There you go. That's a good spot. All right. Before you go, I appreciate you calling, but before you go, would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you didn't commit, or commit a horrible murder of a loved one and get away with it completely?
Yeah, before you added the loved one part, it was murder all day.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got to add that.
Once you add the loved one, I got to take the bid.
See?
Yeah.
This guy. Thank you, my guy. Yo, I appreciate you so much for calling in. And hope to see you next week. A new face. I love
All right,
this.
y'all boys.
Gang.
Well, listen, if you're gonna murder somebody, and say you do love them,
Yeah.
it's got to be a reason. It's got to be a reason.
Yeah, to avoid serving 5 years. That's the reason.
I'm not avoiding.
In this scenario.
Wait. This is an either or.
Yes.
I'm not avoiding.
You're avoiding 5 years in prison, so you got to take somebody you
They
love
gotta
out.
go.
Now let's get a little bit more serious, like from pajamas to geopolitics. Lenny sent me this yesterday, and I got a good laugh out of it. Chris, can you pull this one up?
With me.
Yes.
I made a mistake.
Sounds good to me.
Forget it. Forget it. Forget it.
Not very often he apologizes.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
Okay.
Oh, what? Why are you doing that?
Doing nothing.
Why would you do that?
Come on, buddy. Get him. Get him. Choke him. Choke him.
And then you have Israel just telling him what to do from the side. All right, that's enough. So yeah, I got a little laugh out of that one. Hopefully you guys did too. So last week we were asking whether this conflict with Iran could turn into a war. This week that question is over. We're already in it. So now let's focus on the why. Remember, all those politicians who told us America was done with endless wars, Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, Pete Hegseth, Tulsi Gabbard. These are just some of the people who spent years criticizing the Iraq and Afghanistan wars, talking about endless wars, talking about wasting American lives, talking about how America needs to stop policing the world. J.D. Vance built a huge part of his political identity around criticizing interventionist foreign policy. Trump himself spent years saying the Iraq war was a disaster and promising to keep America out of new wars. And now, here we are. 1 year later, America's bombing Iran. Turns out no more wars might have just meant no more wars until we're in charge. Now, here's something that happened this week that raised a lot of eyebrows. Marco Rubio basically said the United States struck because Israel was going to strike anyway, meaning Israel hits Iran, Iran retaliates against American targets, so America has to hit first? Like, think about the logic for that for a second. Like, Israel acts, Iran responds, but America has to fire first, which raises a serious question. Are we making independent military decisions or reacting to an ally's actions? But here's another reality people keep ignoring. While Americans are arguing about whether we should be in this war, there are millions of Iranians who wish someone had done this years ago. A lot of Iranians hate their own government. You've seen protests, women's rights movements, people chanting women, life, freedom. Some Iranians communities are actually celebrating these attacks because they want the regime gone. So now the moral tension becomes real. Americans don't want another war, but millions of Iranians want the regime that rules them removed. And then there's the brutal reality of the war itself. We are already seeing reports of civilian casualties, including a girls' school that was hit near a naval target by American strikes during the early phases of this conflict. So the same people we're helping to liberate are also becoming casualties of this war. And it doesn't end there. Chris, can you roll A2, please?
I flew up to D.C. 3 times in the last month to try to convince Trump not to do this. It didn't work. It happens. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, boy, this is not going to get better. So then I think I'll fly up again and ask him. I mean, I don't know if anyone else is doing it, so I'm going to try to just declare victory and go home. Like, you killed an 86-year-old cleric. Let's just call that a win and then pull back. And so then, meantime, he got convinced to denounce me. Okay, I don't care. I'm going to fly up anyway and see him, right? Even though he's like denouncing me. So I call over there to see, call someone who knows him. I said, I'm just going to fly up anyway and tell him this because I think it's so important. And the person says, don't bother, because he's being shown polling that this war is like a 90-10 win for him. And I said, I don't know where that polling is coming from. It's like, I guess you could make any kind of poll, and he's watching Fox News, which is telling him the same thing, and he's getting fake polling. I guess they're only polling Sean Hannity's viewers or something. And so I'm not sure that there's a sense, as if this was yesterday, because I was getting so agitated and worried. I don't think that there's a sense that this is unpopular.
That alone should make everybody pause. Tucker claims the White House told him that Trump is being shown polling saying 90% of Americans support this war, meaning the president could be making war decisions based on political feedback that isn't actually true. And if that's the case, that should scare everyone, because you could end up escalating a war based on popularity contest that doesn't even exist. So the real question is this: are we starting another endless war or helping people escape a brutal regime? Lenny, if millions of Iranians want the regime gone, does that justify Americans getting involved?
No, not that alone doesn't justify it. There's, unfortunately, we can kind of kick it back and forth. There's a bigger picture that none of us are going to really know about. Yeah, on the surface, and the immediate blame is going to go Israel, and they're going to do this, they're going to do that. So, yeah, we need to be preemptive with them. To be honest with you, we're partners in this. What Israel wants is not necessarily America's goals, America's needs. However, unfortunately, they live in an area where we've partnered and allied with a nation state that has beef with Iran.
Okay.
But we've also partnered with Kuwait and UAE and Bahrain and all these other places. And they're also on the bandwagon too. They're now doing military strikes or planning to do military strikes within Iran because Iran did whatever they did and started attacking them. firing ballistic missiles that they shouldn't have done, or their low-cost drones. So now they're involved. So I think everyone in the region has always said, hey, listen, this is a group of people who's been tirelessly striving for a nuclear bomb. At least we have been told that.
That's what we're told.
Netanyahu's been saying it for 30 years.
It takes them quite a long time to get a nuclear bomb.
It takes a long time.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that the effort isn't there by the Iranians. It just means that he's grossly miscalculated the timeline on this in terms of how they've developed those or enrichment, right? They've grossly miscalculated it. So now we're at a point where it's like, you told me this 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 minutes ago. And now it's like, oh, wait, back at a couple of months back at Midnight Hammer?
Yeah.
They took care of those facilities.
Dismantled their nuclear program.
Apparently, you know, they got their trump card and they still have uranium to enrich. Okay, fine. So you want to take those out. The only thing is when the Iranian state or the Iranian leaders have always said, death to America, death to Israel, whatever. When they get a chance, they'll do it. They've shown you the capability of firing ballistic missiles long range. So now the thought is, if they were to develop that nuclear bomb, they definitely have the capacity to shoot it and get it to a target. So that's what they want to prevent. Whether that's true or not, or whatever the case may be, it's too convoluted, to be honest with you. So just on the surface, it's, Israel is attacking and we need to be preemptive too. Because we know that we're gonna get hit too.
But
so you took defensive measures.
Break that down to me, because that's the part I don't understand. If Israel's attacking, why do we have to be preemptive?
Well, they're our allies.
Yeah,
it's just as simple as that. Let's take it back to a vacation you and I took a while ago with a bunch of friends. We went to Cancun.
Yeah.
We were in one of the nightclubs, whatever. We got our man Kike. He's showing us around. He's hooking us up with all this. I don't know this nigga for nothing.
Yeah.
I have no idea who he is, what he's doing, but I know he got me in this club.
Yeah.
I know he set up a VIP section, all that stuff, you know, and we're having a great time. We're loving it. All of a sudden, I see somebody pounding on him. Boom. Shots to the head. I don't know him for anything, but I know I had a good time. I know I'm having a good time, so what we do? Bust that nigga's ass. This is basically what's happening. That's your man's. I don't know him, but I know he did something for me, whatever. Now, the question is, what has Israel done for the United States?
But there you
besides
go.
take
Did Israel get us into any club and we popping bottles? I haven't seen that
and
yet.
The thing is, I don't know. And again, we don't know. But remember, Israel has the Mossad, right? So maybe the intelligence of the Mossad, because they're one of the best. All you hear is Mossad is amazing. Even sometimes people say they might be better than the CIA. They have their fingers everywhere. So maybe we are getting that good intelligence from around the world based on the intelligence that the Mossad is getting. And maybe we're like, oh, we'll do you a favor. We'll get one back to you.
Okay.
So listen, all I'm saying
is... let's strip things down a little bit. So it's like you're okay with the fact that, hey, you know what? Just because Israel's our ally, we have to bang with them. Just because.
Yeah, honestly, that really what it comes down to. But that's how it works, right?
So then aren't they dictating our foreign policy?
Well, that's technically how it works. Like, look at the whole, let's say Russia is bordered with Poland and maybe I forget the other countries. But if something was to happen within Poland, NATO gets involved.
My thing with this, like, I'm completely against this war. Like, if we look at history, if we look at Afghanistan, if we look at Iraq, this is not going to end well. This is going to be, if we actually want to.
We don't know that yet.
No, but if we actually want to achieve the things, if they want regime change, like, this has to go. You have to take everybody out, because this is a holy war to them.
But they did.
No.
That they did.
They didn't take enough people out.
No,
they have secessions in line and secessions and secessions.
Okay.
Wait. But they are also the ruling power, and they have all the guns, they have all the weapons.
Sure.
So, like, any of the people that we're trying to liberate won't be able to fight back. That's just going to be a slaughter.
Would you not agree?
Even try to fight? So we have to put boots on the ground in order to help liberate them.
Would you not agree that this is a good starting point?
No.
I'm just saying, if the plan is regime change. No, you disagree?
I disagree.
So what happened in Iraq? or
This is a horrible starting point. This is like,
no. What I'm
we
saying
can't
is
get the job done.
There's never been a situation or a war that we've got into where we've knocked out their leadership immediately like that. It's never happened. So now, yes, are you still going to have some underlings who's going to rise up to power and try to take control, whatever? You got the president of Iran saying, we apologize to our neighboring countries. We did not mean to fire our missiles, da-da-da-da. And guess what? Even after he said that, they still hit Abu Dhabi last night. They're still hitting people. So you're going to get a faction of people that are going to be against you. And for the people who are going to have a grassroots natural revolution if they want, if you're telling me this is not a good start, I don't know what you got. The American Revolution didn't start this way. It was piece by piece. We're talking about destroying leadership infrastructure.
I get what you're saying. So
it's a good start. That's all I'm saying.
I'll give you that if you look at it with that lens. To me, I feel this isn't a good start because the way that we're going about it, this has to lead to boots on the ground. This has to lead to a long, drawn out.
You don't know that.
You
don't know that. Remember, now they've knocked out. They have air superiority. They have maybe even supremacy.
Yes, and they can just hide underground.
They've destroyed their Navy. Now they're knocking out all their ballistics, their fire launchers, all from the guys of the Space Force, the Navy. They use a freaking torpedo, for Christ's sake. It's been 50 some years.
Yes, okay.
50.
You have a boat sitting there.
All I'm saying is they're dismantling it for a path forward. And it's the best path forward that anybody who's gone through any type of regime change has ever had.
Okay.
I'm not arguing that it's our problem. I'm just saying.
I'm just like, so against war, I'm against people dying. This is not our war. We should not be in this. The only silver lining that I can see in this situation is the fact that possibly we're helping to liberate Iranians that have been felt oppressed by this regime.
I mean, listen,
that's the only silver lining because I see them celebrating and super happy. But outside of that, it's not our responsibility to be doing this shit.
Not.
And this is going to be another fucking 10, 20 years that we're there.
But
can we run that scenario? What if this is another 20-year war? Are you happy that we started this?
No, I'm not happy. But the way things are going, it's not going to be 20 years. And And again, we're only 7 days into it, every 8 days. Yeah. For anybody to go, oh my God, we're dragged into another war. This hasn't even been a war. This has been bully ball so far.
Yes, but still,
this has been bully ball.
A lot of other countries are getting involved.
Who's getting involved? That's opposition.
I'm just saying. Once other countries get involved,
that has nothing to do. There's still one enemy.
Yeah.
So now this is just a coalition to finish the job.
Like you said, it's very early on. If we close the Strait of Hormuz and China's not getting their oil and India's not getting their oil, you know how mad they're going to get? You know how
they're going to get mad.
It's a moment before they start to get involved as well.
They're going to get mad or they're going to pull back. They started, what was it? They let up the airspace in Taiwan or they stopped flying there. That's I don't know if that's going to be long term, but that's more like, hey, they're pulling back. You know why? Because their weapons are actually in theater right now and getting decimated. So now you might just be a paper tiger.
That's funny. But keep sleeping on China. Yo,
I'm
Chris,
not sleeping on them. The only thing they got is manpower.
Yes.
At this point.
Let's open the call lines because I know we have a lot of people.
But I saw I forget where I saw it, but it was an example of if you got a homie, right? And every single time you go out, you get into some bullshit, you got to stop fucking with this homie.
Absolutely. I'm with you. But if it's your man's, that
is kind of, I see that side as well.
Even if it's just your man's, I'm holding my man down. I'm like, come on, you know how it is. Let's just put it down to a micro level. If I got my man Al over here and you're, like, say we got a meetup or some shit and you're there and something happens and someone's doing something to you, I don't have no clue who the fuck you are. But I know I'm gonna have to roll out. That's all I'm saying.
What do you say to that?
I feel that, bro, but again, man, especially and I think it's a nigga thing, bro. Like
now, white homies, they stick up for their guys too. They try to be like, hey guys, come on. But then once
they de-escalate.
and they do, but as far as a nigga thing, I think there's a loyalty thing that we feel like, man, I've been rocking with you, but bro, as we've gotten older, as time is going on, we got kids, I got shit, I have to go home,
Yeah.
and so at some point, if Nick and I fuck with you, I fuck with you, Lenny, I fuck with you, Alex. So at some point, if I'm like, yo, these every single time I go out with these niggas,
There's problems.
it's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop coming out.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how much I fuck with you. Hey, bro, I'm good. I'm gonna slowly fall out, and that's what Israel is. Israel is that nigga like, hey, bro, we're setting shit off every time we go out. But I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna go too crazy on Israel. Niggas was mad at me last week. So let me
Hey,
Oh
yo,
my
no,
God.
this is the show where you speak your mind. I don't care about what people say in the comments. Like, hey, we are trying to have a nuanced conversation, which is very difficult nowadays to have online. So, hey, speak your mind. You don't care about the haters. But I'm curious, what about the angle of we are helping to liberate the oppressed people of Iran?
bro, if that's what we're doing, then we should be helping the oppressed people in Palestine. If that's what we're doing, we should be in North Korea. If that's what we're doing, that's not what the fuck we're doing. It's we are following the orders of honestly, I mean, and I'm gonna say it, a foreign government that runs this country.
Oh no.
Stop.
I mean, that's his opinion. That's his
I
opinion.
know,
That's his
I'm not a
opinion.
disagreement.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, oh no, it's just a disagreement. That's all.
It's I mean, Americans are.
Yeah.
It's the way that shit works out. It's supposed to be America first, America first. But bro, if this shit's true, we wouldn't be in Israel doing shit. And we've had troops in Israel, which unbeknownst to the fucking public, we've had troops in Israel for about 3-4 months, protecting Israel under American on the American.
Oh, we have boots in the ground in Israel?
Been had boots on the ground.
Oh, wow. See? I love speaking to people that can enlighten us with stuff like this. I had no idea. Wow.
Then why would you?
And I'm curious, the fact that, and we can't confirm this, but Tucker says that he spoke with the White House and the White House told him that Trump is being told that 90% of Americans agree with this war. What do you say to that?
It's bullshit. It's first, and I don't know. I don't know if this motherfucker just be lying, or if he truly just believes the shit that he says. But everything that he says, especially as far as numbers, it's always wrong.
Yeah.
I don't.
I get scared the fact that our government's lying to our president to try to sway him to do certain things. That scares the shit out of me. Hopefully that's exaggerated. I hope that was a lie that Tucker said. Like, that's what I can be optimistic
It might be
about.
hyperbolic.
Yeah,
it might be.
Yeah.
But I don't. Even though, yes, you would say he's more of a populist. He wants to know what the people think. Blah blah blah. And anybody could pick a poll to say, "Oh yeah, this one's great. This is positive. Here's another." To feed your, feed what you're doing is right. However,
it's like, go ahead.
Yeah. However, it's like, do you really just? And I'm gonna pose a question, but I know what you're gonna say. But do you really think that the man is that simple to say? Like, you don't think he looks at a few of the things? Like, he's like, I made a decision and I'm going with it. But you just, oh yeah, the polls are good, so let's fuck with it.
I truly, honestly believe he just takes in the things that he likes to take in, like Fox News, like his perception online, and he just goes off that. I do not think he is the type that's like, oh, you know what? Let me see what Times is saying. Let me see what the Post is saying. Let me see what the Guardian's saying. I don't think he does that. I don't think he does that.
I think he's given those outlets plenty of access, and he understands what they're saying about him.
Yeah, but access,
he interviews with them all the time. Do you listen? Is NBC a friend or foe?
We can
Is
agree to
CBS
disagree.
No, okay, fine.
But my guy, thank you for calling. Before you go, and you were actually in the military, so you might have a body or two, but we won't go there. Would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you didn't commit, or commit a horrible murder of a loved one but get away with it?
You know, it was all good, and the loved one kind of fucked shit up.
Yeah.
But my wife pissed me off last night. I'm just fucking.
So you can't even joke like that. Y'all niggas be having PTSD and shit.
I'm not gonna hug you, bro. I'm thick, bro. I ain't going to jail, dog.
Hey, take it easy. What are we doing here? What's happening?
Hey,
Take
bro.
it easy.
Hey, bro.
Yo.
I'm cheeked. Pause. I'm cheeked up, bro. Tell Charlotte. Hey, tell Charlotte see me. Nigga.
Yo, that's crazy. That is hilarious. Yeah. That is so funny. Yo, I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much for calling
Peace,
in, bro. Yo,
Yes.
Chris, who we got next, man? Yo, that's funny. See, Lenny, you gotta watch out. You thick. They might want that.
Oh my God. That's why I'm not going to jail. That's why I'm not
Ricardo,
going to jail.
my guy, what's happening, brother?
What's happening, guys? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I saw the
What's up?
coquito. I'm loving it. I can
Yes.
smell it through the Zoom.
Yes. Yes. So how are you feeling about, let's start with the angle of, is it a good thing that we're helping to liberate the people of Iran?
Man. So when you say, first of all, thank you for having me and good morning.
Good morning,
Secondly, when you say good, right? Context matters, right? So when you say good, in what sense do you mean good? Or do you want me to like define it in that sense, brother?
I can just give you the general sense of where I see a
Please.
lot of people, like a lot of Persians or Iranians, just who hate the regime that has been like completely, they foot on their neck and they're like, yes, finally somebody here is here to topple this regime so we can have freedom.
So from that perspective, I can see that. Here's the thing, man. War is ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, war is ugly. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out, you know? There's no T-Pain playing in the background or bitches coming down from helicopters, you know, when you start getting shot at or when you start doing things, right? To give an example. So first of all, that's that. Secondly, the problem with that is you open it up to then go and continue to do it in other places. So to my point to that is, like our boy said earlier, is where do we stop? Are we going to go help North Korea? Because let me tell you something. If you look into South Korea, and I lived there for 2 years, beautiful country, awesome country to live in. But part of a shit ton of that country is militarized. So if you demilitarize that, why don't we do that? Because then it would grow that part, right?
But I do got to pressure you into answering the question. So, so this particular situation, is it a good thing that we are helping to liberate these people?
I don't see it as good, man. I really don't, brother.
Even though they're celebrating in the streets and very happy.
They are, and I agree to that. That is just because something is a byproduct and or a consequence of doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Because when you look at war, right? Yeah, you have to think of it in 5 modes, right? Just like the war in Iraq, you have to think about it as taking down the old regime, right? You have to think of stabilizing the place. Then you have to think of hearts and minds, which we'll get into that if you want. Then you have to think about economic bloom and growth. And then you have to think about pulling out, which Puerto Rican and black people were horrible at that. You know that. Come on, let me hear you.
I love that we can have serious combos.
So first of all, when you invade, there's always going to be a group and or settlement of people that are always going to be happy. But then here's the problem. When we leave and we're not policing it, you know, what do? Kind of like in Iraq. In Iraq, we tried to do that where we were doing what's called police transitioning training, where we would train the locals to like take over. Obviously, as we know, that did not work.
Yeah, right.
So I think to say it's a good thing, it's a little too soon. For right now, it would be it doesn't seem like a good thing as of right now. Okay. Go ahead, boss. I see your hand there.
I'm just saying it's like you said, it's a little too soon to just say what's going to happen in the future, how it's going to play out. We don't know. What I do know, there's been military dominance, and the future, you know, if they need a ground invasion, hey, look, the Kurds are signing up right now. They want to go in there and with a little support, which is what the United States has done before. They've given them plenty of support in Syria, Libya. They've given them the support. What would make this different? And if it helps the transition to get back to a point where, hey, maybe we go to a democratic government style instead of a clerical. What do they call it? What do they call it? Anyway,
I get what you're saying.
If they instead of that, where they have different, where they could get back to some type of, hey, the people do have a little bit of a saying. I don't see anything wrong with that. because the angle of going, hey, why don't we go to North Korea, whatever? They have nuclear weapons, so you don't want to poke the bear, and that's why we do it. But there's always a plan. You don't think they have a plan for those people? Come on.
We can look. We can look to history.
Absolutely.
We can look to history and see, hey, we've tried this twice before. Look how it played out. So yes, it's no guarantee that it's going to play out the exact same way, but we had military dominance in Iraq and in Afghanistan, and look how that still played out.
We've had no, and he's gonna agree with me. He's
How the fuck you know, dude?
From the start of this war to what you saw in Afghanistan, what you saw in Iraq, and anywhere else, has there ever been this type of military dominance ever? And then we're saying we have already naval supremacy, we have air supremacy. So the groundwork is done. We're getting rid of their ballistic missiles. The groundwork is done. Now it's the next step. It's the next phase.
We took out Saddam pretty quickly.
No, they did not. And the people took out Saddam.
I mean, with our help.
Talking about?
With our help.
The people, but I'm still, but it wasn't like, it was, I don't know, maybe a couple of years into it.
Okay.
No.
So you're saying
know how to
like
hide.
we didn't take him out week 1 is what you're saying?
No, we did not.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
I'm
just saying after we took him out, we were still there for a very long time.
Yes, because they had a stronger insurgency, and we don't know, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard might have some skin in the game. But right now, listen, the amount of ballistic missiles that are being fired is slim to none now. They let those people in Israel, they're back out on the streets, gatherings and things of that nature. That means they got a hold on the situation. Go ahead.
Historically, the United States has been able to dominate because we have one of, and I could be wrong, but someone correct me, we have a pretty good Air Force and a pretty good Navy. In order for you to dominate in a war zone, you have to be able to conquer the water and the skies, because how else are you going to get transport? Number two, even if you look at Puerto Rico, the invasion of Puerto Rico in 1898, it took longer to tell them to surrender than for us to get the island. It was like for 3 hours, like, listen, like, I don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. Just give me this shit and be done with it.
Done.
And 45 minutes later, the Spaniards were like, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
If you want to take it.
And not only that, we've eliminated these guys faster than ever because we've had really good intel from way before we went in there. These guys are they're not even showing up. They're like, Habibi, what is that called? Oh, come on. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's it on that one. But yeah, gents, it's war's not pretty, man.
Yep. It not is. Okay. So before you go, this is the fun dilemma question. Would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you didn't commit, or commit a horrible murder of a loved one and get away with it?
I'm gonna take my 5. I'm gonna take my 5.
Okay.
But here's why. Okay. Here's why. I'm gonna take my 5 because for those 5 years I'm gonna learn as much as I can. I'm gonna make connections. You know, bro, I'm a white Puerto Rican. Look at me, Bobby. Like I used to be called el hijo del lechero. You know what that means?
No.
He's white as milk or some shit.
the milk kid, bro. Look at me, bro. Like I'm whiter than white.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm
how you not know this?
I heard leche. I missed
How you not
everything
know
else.
this?
Leche, there you go. So not only that, I'm gonna have to go hang out with the Italians, and I'm gonna learn how to think. And then when I get out, I'm gonna get back in society, and I'm gonna kill the motherfuckers who framed me, and I'm not gonna get into trouble. And if I do, I'll have friends in prison, so it'll be all good.
Okay. So you'll just go back to prison. I got it. Yo, I appreciate you calling, my dude. Thank you so much, man.
Peace, bro.
Take it easy, gents. God bless you.
Right.
Yo,
God
can
bless.
I just say this?
What's up?
The liquor is hitting me.
Yeah.
All
It's
right?
crazy. You sweated shit.
Yeah, and that means I got something good going on, man. This is amazing.
All right, let's move right along. Let's lighten it up a little bit. So because the next topic is about technology and whether privacy might already be dead. Meta just released a new generation of AI smart glasses. They look like the normal Ray-Bans, but they've got cameras, microphones, and an AI assistant built in. At first glance, that sounds cool, but a recent investigation revealed something that made a lot of people uncomfortable. Instead of me explaining this, let's just let somebody who did it much better do it.
So Meta's AI glasses just got exposed for letting strangers watch people in the bathroom, and it gets a lot worse. See, the Ray-Ban Meta glasses have always been seen as a privacy nightmare, but a Swedish investigation just revealed how the glasses actually work. So when you ask the glasses to analyze something, to record or take a picture, that content gets uploaded to Meta servers, and usually the AI can process it. But buried inside their TOS, Meta also says that any interaction can also be reviewed manually, and according to the investigation, Meta has contractors in Kenya who have to manually go through and categorize footage from people's AI glasses to help train the company's AI model, and some of the clips that they go through are just insane. Like, you have people accidentally showing their credit card information, recording while sitting on the toilet, or watching suspicious websites. But according to the contractors, the worst part was people being caught by their glasses while they're doing it. And while Meta markets these glasses as designed with your privacy in mind, and their AI does blur people's faces in the recordings, well, according to the contractors, they say that the censorship actually fails sometimes, and if users knew just how much of their personal life gets viewed by other humans, nobody would buy these glasses.
Crazy. So the issue isn't just that the glasses can record video. The issue is what happens after the footage gets recorded. Because when people use the AI feature on the glasses, the footage can be sent back to Meta. And some of that footage is reviewed by human contractors overseas so the AI can learn. Like, it has to be trained, and people are reviewing these videos to train the AI. So everyday moments, like things that people assume are private, bathroom, bedroom, everything in between is being reviewed by the human eyes. And because people are being recorded often and don't even know it's happening, so the debate becomes pretty intense. Some people say this is the future of technology. Phones already record everything. Security cameras are everywhere. This is just the next step. Other people say this is exactly how a surveillance society starts. Tiny conveniences slowly eroding privacy, and before you know it, everything is being recorded. Lenny, if someone is wearing those glasses sitting next to you at a bar, are you assuming they're recording you, or you're not even thinking about it?
Not thinking about it.
Not thinking about it.
Not thinking
okay.
about it.
Now, how do you feel? Let's start. How do you feel about these glasses? Like Meta glasses? Like, do you like them?
This has been in the works for years. When
Yeah.
Google first came out with Google Lens and all that stuff. It's awesome, but we don't need the video camera part. But then again, if you want this whole immersive experience, you know, on-screen navigation, hey, what's that? What's going on in front of me? Analysis. Listen, you get what you buy, all right?
It's,
like,
to me,
you
I
go
like it.
through a whole term of service, which none of us do.
None of us do.
Everybody buys a new phone, a new any tech. In there, I guarantee you, there's something that we may view personal data, or we may this, we may that. The only problem with that is, you know, what do we all do? Scroll next, because we just want to get on with our fucking tech. We want to use what we want, and that's unfortunately a loophole.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they should be a lot more upfront about that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, and it should, you know, and I think they do it in when you sell them buying a car. They give you like a clear sheet. This is what's going on. They have all the details, but in plain English, this is what you're signing up for. This is what you're going to get.
Oh, really? They do that?
Yeah, I believe when you buy a car now, that they got to give you a plain English type page. Maybe we need to get, and honestly, I think I've been saying this for years. We need to get to a point where you need a bulleted checklist of, hey, this is what you're signing up for. This is the type of privacy, maybe invasion we might do, because they're always on. They're always recording you. They're listening to you. Remember, look at your phone, right? You talk about a bike, buying a bike. And next thing you know, there's an ad for a bike. They're always listening to you. And that's even with you turning the setting off, because all of the phones, you could turn them off or whatever. Could you imagine now you got to do the same thing for your glasses? Don't record me while I'm in the, or don't take the intimate moments. Somebody in Kenya is watching it. You got some niggas over there fucking, ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? they get your phones out. It's crazy.
Okay. Unpopular opinion. I'm completely okay with this. I have accepted the fact that we have zero privacy, like since 9/11. Since once all that stuff came out, where it's just like, yo, they are looking at everything. I'm just like, hey, I live my life in a way that if you want to see it, you can see it. Yeah, I don't necessarily want all my private parts online and shit like that. I don't want that. But at the same time, if like I like these glasses, and to make them better, someone in Kenya needs to review and see me naked so you can make the AI part a bit better. See me naked. I'll give a fuck. Just don't post that shit online anyway.
You know,
because if I don't know it's happening, who gives a fuck?
Well, if you don't know, it don't hurt you, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
It's like, why get upset about this? Like, we don't know what's how we're being surveilled, but we are being surveilled all the time. So to get upset about this and not everything else, every time you walk in the street, you're being surveilled. There's CCTV cameras everywhere.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, your
day
camera.
to day,
like, yeah.
we're all oblivious, right?
Yeah.
We're like, every moment, every step you take is being recorded right now. Right now, anywhere you go, especially we're in New York City.
But it's unpopular because I like a lot of the young people I'm around. They don't like AI, and
why not? I don't think that's true at all.
No, a lot of maybe just the people I'm around. They don't like it. They're like, oh, it's ruining the world. It's making people dumber.
You know why?
Like,
I don't think it's making people dumber because it's actually a very useful tool. You could learn with it. You could do things. It's how you use AI. However, if you're someone who, you know, you're just doing stupid shit or using it as a crutch to gain knowledge for a 15-second interview or whatever, yeah, you'll be exposed and you're going to be dumb. You're not putting in the work anymore. That's the problem. If you're using it as a learning tool, hey, listen, I want to learn so-and-so subject, set up a course for me, let's go week by week, and the damn thing can teach you. And it's about using it, it's about how you use it. You can tell that, hey, you are an expert in NASA, I don't know, ergonomics.
Yeah.
Teach me that shit.
Yeah.
And it does it.
Yeah, but
like, it
what
depends on how you use
what
it.
happened to the days of, hey, you just doing the research to learn about that thing? There's plenty of books where you can learn that same way.
Listen,
like we're getting lazy.
We've built a generation of morons because all of them are on.
You just said it's not making us dumber.
No. Listen. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Those who use it the right way are going to be the ones to get ahead. If you're not using Claude or all these other platforms to build sites, to build dashboards and things of that nature, then you're using it wrong. If you're using AI just to talk to it and just to talk to it as if it's a companion, then yeah, you failed. And you will continuously fail going forward.
Yeah, that's funny. Yo, LT, what's good, brother?
Hello. How's it going, guys?
Oh, everything's good. Everything's good. So would you personally wear AI glasses like this?
I kind of thought about it. So in my line of work, I do automation and I see a lot of cool stuff. So it would make it a lot easier for me to record my equipment and kind of like build together like a how-to for people. But there are people out there that are weirdos, you know, that with cameras as well. We've managed to capture people recording other people, you know.
Oh, wow.
There's good and bad that comes with the surveillance shit.
So let's say if you were to get the AI glasses, and let's say you just, you went home, you forgot that they're still on, and, you go to use the bathroom. You're fine
I'm taking them off before I'm cracking. I'm putting these bad boys back on.
Let's say you forgot. Are you fine with, your ghibli bits being seen by someone?
A little bit, man. Dude, our phones are already doing that shit, you know?
Okay, so you're perfectly fine.
Like you guys said, the advertisers are always listening, so if
Yeah.
they know we need something, it's like, hey, here are these dick enlargement pills.
That's funny you bring that one up. But, so it doesn't change your opinion at all knowing that a human might be reviewing this footage?
Yeah, I thought about it, but man, that I kind of have accepted the fact that, yeah, there might be.
Okay. All right.
There's always the NSA, man.
You're fine with this surveillance society. See, like
No, I'm not fine with it, but what are we
bliss.
gonna do about it, bro? Look what they did to Edward Snowden. You know, it's kind of like.
But I mean, there are measures you can take to somewhat limit it. Like you can have like very little cameras in your house, for example. You can not get these AI glasses.
Oh yeah,
you
do
can
that
put
for
a little
sure. Yeah.
sticker over your camera when you're not using it. Like not have an Alexa in your house, not have like security cameras. You can do measures to.
I usually don't have the smart equipment, but I will be cautious about where I point my cameras.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. All right. That's good. All right. Well, yeah. I'm curious about this question with you. Would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you didn't commit, or commit a horrible murder of someone you loved and get away with it?
I'm gonna have to do the 5 years, man.
You're doing it 5 years. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like?
But if
Have you
but if
ever
it's some
had your
shit that
freedom
Epstein
taken
did
away?
and I'm taking the fall. What's up?
Have you ever had your freedom taken away? Like, you remember the times when you used to get punished and your mom's like, go to your room, you can't turn the TV, no video games, and that was just for like an hour. Imagine that for 5 years.
I'm cooked, man. I'm gonna have to pull out a book or some shit. I don't know.
All right, man. Yo, I appreciate you calling in, brother. Thank you so much, man.
Later, guys. Love.
Gang. Who we got next, Chris?
Dario.
Oh, our guy, Dario. What's good, brother?
What's good? What's good, guys? What's good, fellas?
All right, yo, you getting these AI glasses, and do you even care that people are monitoring you?
One, I'm not getting them, so I don't care for my sakes. But two, it is mad weird. Like, I get, like,
What's weird about it?
Like, the fact that, like, I'm uploading my stuff to the cloud, right, if I have them. I'm uploading my stuff to the cloud, and then some guys in Kenya are looking at it, probably jerking it to fucking whatever video get uploaded. And that, never mind that. Like, on top of that, like, I wouldn't trust Americans with my credit card info. So imagine, like, a foreign
But they are employees, like, you know, they shouldn't be taking advantage of the stuff that they're seeing. But it's the same way, like, whenever we go on a website and it's like, oh, you got to match the fucking motorcycles and shit like that. We're training the AI. So now they got dudes in Kenya training the meta AI based off the footage that we're sending them.
And so they got to use us, not them to train. You know what I mean? Like, they're already using us for captures and stuff.
Do you feel that we're trading privacy for convenience? And is it worth it?
Yes. No, it's not worth it.
Why is it not worth it? You
Have you
love
seen
your
Black Mirror?
convenience. Right now, you're walking around with your cell phone because it's so convenient.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But it gets to a point where like you don't want to give up too much of your privacy for convenience. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sit here and give up like all of my pictures, for example. Like, I don't. Even though I got my phone in my hand, like, any app that asks, like, hey, can we access your photos? No, you can't. Like, there's no reason for you to see my photos. You're not tracking me. Like, no, even though they probably still are in some back end way, but
What you got in your photo album that you don't want them to see? What you got in there?
Listen, bro. I go around everywhere and I just take pictures of everything. So I got like 40,000 pictures of myself. So there's a billion things in there.
All right, man. Yo, I appreciate you. This is one of those things where it's like, either you just accept it or you just have to like constantly live in like anxiety and fear, because it's like it's happening whether you like it or not. That's how I feel.
It is, but I don't. Like, again, if I can help it, I'm helping it as much as I can from my end. You know.
Yeah.
So that's all I can do.
I hear you. All right. Before you go, my guy, would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you didn't commit, or commit a horrible murder of a loved one and get away with it?
So I thought about this, right?
Yeah.
Is it like a current loved one, or is it like a loved one that, like, hey, like, I loved you
that's
at
what
one
I'm
point?
talking about.
It could be any person that you say I love you to.
All right, so I have said I love you to this person, but not anymore. Like, we have like an eternal beef. So
Nah. It got to be somebody you currently love.
Oh no, then I'll take the bid.
You're doing it 5 years. Yo, 5 years is a long time, bro.
It is, but you know what the crazy shit is? Like, COVID made me realize, like, it goes by fast. Like, that shit feels like it was yesterday.
Nah. But in 5 years, look how far AI has taken us already. The only thing that's still going to probably be constant 5 years from now is that we'll still be in war in Iran. That's probably the only thing that will still be going on.
For sure.
Yo, my guy Dario, yo, thank you for calling in, brother. I appreciate you, man.
See y'all next time, yo.
I'm just saying, some constants. Yo, what's good, brother?
Hey, what's good, Alex? How you doing, man?
What's your name? Where you calling in from?
Joey Vicola from South Florida.
South Florida.
Cool.
All
I'm actually
right.
the one that got you that Toto seat, man.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
man. My guy. Okay, so how are you feeling about the AI and the fact that your footage, people's footage, is being monitored by human beings?
So on the meta side of it, I do find a cool point to it. Dirt biking, snowboarding, that type of stuff. Like for sports activities, there could be a lot of benefits to it. I kind of put that in the same boat as Ring cameras. I don't have one. You can choose if you want one. I think the problem with Meta is it's a lot easier if someone's got a GoPro or a camera on them and they forget and go in the bathroom. Someone's going to look at them and be like, yo, dog, you got a camera on your head.
Yeah.
But when you got it on glasses, I don't know, man. And then you think of young kids and all that side of things, and people may just be trying to get young boys that walking in the bathroom. So I don't know. That brings me to the AI point. There's got to be more regulation to it. I do think they're going all free for all way too fast, too quick. But to a point, your boy had said, I do think it makes us dumber to an extent. And the easy example is look at maps on your phone. Tell me if your phone died right now, you'd be able to go to all the places that you want with no problem. We have just inevitably become dumber. And I know that because I just went snowboarding. We got to the mountain, my phone died, and I go, shit. I don't even remember if I turn right into this bitch or left. I don't know where to go. Like,
I think you just got to go down. I think just.
Yeah, you ain't wrong.
I mean, there's different trails.
Yeah. No, honestly, you're not wrong at all. Like, that shit is crazy. I just accepted it. It's like, hey, you know, like Lenny said before, it's like, hey, you can use it for good, you can use it for silliness, but it's not going away. And especially this AI race of like every company is trying to be the best, the newest AI. So it's like they have to do stuff like this, train it with humans so it can get smarter, faster, quicker.
For sure. Well, I guess my one pushback to that would be is just that's where the regulation comes in. I think we've already noticed that the mental state of Americans is just, we got to be first to do it. So a lot of times we look past like the logic of it and what could come of it.
Yeah.
And we're just quick to just do. And then when we get there, we're like, oh shit, look at what social media done to our young ones. And look, maybe if we just aren't racing so fast and we take a little bit of time first,
I hear that.
It may do better for us.
I hear that, but at the same time, we are also in a race with other superpowers that they don't give a fuck. So it's like, are we going to be left in second or third place while China, who doesn't care about regulation, doesn't care about anything, they are perfecting their AI? Or do everybody hits the gas and it's just like, we'll figure this shit out?
I think we're going that route.
Yeah,
We're gonna see where
like,
we go.
I don't think it's the good thing, but I do think it's like, it's the only way you got to compete in a world like this where everybody's competing.
I'll tell you what, the one mentality we do have is when shit happens, we put our noses down and we just go for it. So we got that.
Gang, just helmets on, straight down
right
the
mountain.
Yo, my guy, before you go, I'm curious of where you land on this one. Would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you didn't commit or commit a horrible murder of a loved one and get away with it completely?
So we talk mental health. I'm going to take that bid and I'm going to know that I'm going to learn in there. And when I come out, I could live the rest of my life peacefully. If I murder somebody, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to see that every time.
See, we have good humans still left in the world.
This is a good guy.
Yes,
this is a good guy.
I like that.
Cheers.
Yo,
Cheers.
Thank you so much for calling, man. I appreciate you, my guy.
Do. I'll see you in New York.
Thanks. All right, let's move right along.
Yes.
So, from surveillance technology to the internet being weird again. Chris, let's just start with the video so we can save some time. D1.
Selena Gomez is completely unhinged. After Benny Blanco's dirty feet went viral on a podcast, she decided to shut down the rumors and all the haters on the internet by doing this.
My mom said I was very... You like that?
Oh, don't make it a moment.
Oh, no, I wasn't. I liked it. It made me feel good. I love you so much.
Hi. So if you missed it, Selena Gomez kissed Benny Blanco's foot on camera, and yes, the internet lost its mind, but this doesn't come out of nowhere. The whole reason people were even looking at Benny's feet is because on the debut episode of his podcast, Friends That Keep Secrets, viewers started roasting him for having dirty feet on camera while he was barefoot on Little Dicky's couch. So now this turns into something bigger than just one weird clip. Because once the internet starts humiliating you, I can't read today, a lot of celebrities feel like they have to respond. And sometimes the response is either lean into it, double down, make the joke bigger. That's what this felt like. Instead of ignoring the dirty feet backlash, Selena basically said, you know what? I like him anyway. And she kissed the foot on camera. So now the first question is, why does the internet love humiliating people so much? Because once people started clowning Benny, this became a whole thing. And then there's a celebrity oversharing angle. This happened on their own podcast. This wasn't like paparazzi or leaked footage. This is not like somebody catching them outside. This is their own platform, which means that this wasn't private affection that accidentally got exposed. This was content put out on purpose. And that opens a bigger debate. Are celebrities destroying all mystery around themselves by turning every weird little moment into something public? Because 20 years ago, we never would have known this happened. Now, every gross joke, every awkward moment, every random bit of affection can become a headline. And then there's the funny part. The second this clip hits the internet, people immediately pointed out the obvious. Once you start putting feet on camera, the foot fetish community is going to show up. So now the debate gets layered. Is this harmless couple behavior? Is it weird as hell? Or is it proof that celebrities now overshare so much they accidentally turn their own lives into humiliation content? Lenny, if your girl kissed your dirty foot on camera and posted it online, are you laughing? Are you deleting it? Are you upset?
Well, that scenario would never happen.
Why?
My wife would never. Oh my God!
I thought you were gonna say I would never have dirty feet, but all right.
No, yeah, sometimes you walk around, it's gonna get a little dirt. It might be a long day. No. Let's keep it into context. His feet is dirty.
It's dirty as fuck.
It's dirty, and he's home. Wait. It's Little Dickie's couch.
It's Little Dickie's house.
You're not even home.
That's crazy.
If that's disrespectful. As a matter of fact, if I came to your crib and was like, "Fuck your couch," and I got dirty feet. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'd be like, if you wanted to hit me for that, I get it.
Yeah. That I would.
Like, you mean to tell me you came to a friend's house or whomever, were they doing a podcast? I don't know what the fuck is going on there. You got your feet black like that? This is a Spanish dude.
Is he? Oh yeah, Benny Blanco.
Right?
I guess he's
like,
Spanish.
wait,
But
you can't be black. What's going on? That's not cool, son. That's not cool at all.
It's so funny. Clara's in there making faces. Like, we expect this of white people, but like, minorities, we have a little higher standards for cleanliness.
Yes.
And like, that was wild crazy.
Yes, you know, the first group of people, you'd be like, they did some dirty shit, be like, all right, just some white dudes over there. They don't go fuck.
They the first ones that
but they have a good time and whatever. Like, they're free, and that's what's great about them. But this nigga, I'm very surprised. Your Spanish ass got this black ass feet like that, and then your bit. Let's just take it from another angle. How much control? Because clearly, I don't know. I think Selena's out of, or she's out of his league, and she's with him, right?
I mean, who's the judge?
Who's the judge?
Like, he's a really
whatever.
big producer.
But when you could get your bitch to kiss your feet, you won. And I say that respectfully. I'm not saying
respectfully.
But you won. Why would you?
How you can say the most disrespectful shit, but just add respectfully, and then it's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah, but it is at the end of the day a gross thing. And I have another angle.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that, I think, later. Let's listen to what a couple of people have to say. Yeah. But I have another angle, and it's serious.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about it. But I want to hear from people first.
Okay, let's see what the people have to say. Let's close it out with Juan. Yo, Juan, you're closing out the show. So, how do you feel? And you a dirty foot ass nigga, so let's see what you have to say about it.
All right, so I got two things for you. So first off, I got this 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo.
Yo, this is not a fucking commercial.
You know what I'm saying? For $940 up in Astoria, $940,000.
Yo, this is.
I mean, you got the balcony.
Juan sells NYC for anybody who's interested in this nice.
That balcony.
Look at that view.
That's actually nice.
I'm about.
Good morning.
It looks good.
Good morning, my neighbors. You got to say the line, asshole, if you're gonna do it.
All right, so look. The second thing is I want to say shout out to my Asians out there, because if you walk in an Asian household, that will never happen to your feet.
Why not?
All right, because we take our shoes off at the door.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you clean your floors.
That doesn't mean you clean your floors.
Doesn't mean you clean your floors. Your floors can be dirty as shit.
No. We have to clean our floors because we're walking on our bare feet.
So someone's mopping that floor every day?
Now he's Asian.
Hell yeah.
Before he was Austronesian or some shit like that.
Yeah, now you full
he's
Asian. I see
this
the
guy,
eyes.
he don't know what he wants. Everybody, Juan is confused, but he knows how to sell a house. We'll give you that.
Shout out to my Asians, man. Shout out to my Asians.
Shout
Y'all
out
know
to
how I feel.
Okay. All right.
If anybody tunes into the PM nights, like this is the three of us. We have fun on there, and it gets a little crazy. I'll just let you know. If you want to see craziness, like '90s humor, tune into PM nights. Sign up on Patreon. There's a lot of fun over there, guys. But yes, Juan, are you judging Selena for kissing Benny's feet? Let's start there.
Nah, I'm not gonna judge her. I'm not gonna judge her.
So you would kiss your wife's dirty feet?
Believe that. The dirty feet's unacceptable. But I'm just saying, for her to kiss his feet, I think it's similar to what you said. I think she was just trying to make up for it being exposed to everybody. Like, I don't care about him. I love him. Love is more important than having the dirty feet out or whatever. I'm just gonna kiss to even the whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what she did.
Yeah, but couldn't she just be like, yo, wash your feet? Like, and make a joke about it.
Yeah,
like, you don't
she
have
could have been, but she wasn't thinking. She was just, acting on impulse.
And she kissed the top side, so she had hair in her mouth.
Yeah.
It's like when you
he do have hairy feet too. It's crazy. Like, he got mad hair. That's weird. You have hair on your feet?
I mean, we all have a little hair on our feet.
I have barely any hair.
Yeah, but you have hair.
Shut up, Lenny. You know what I mean.
You just are barely any hair. Shut the fuck up.
Again, shout out to my Asians. I barely have hair on my legs. You know what I'm saying? I have no hair on my feet.
Barely have hair on your mustache.
You must be trying to sell to the Asian community right now. I've never heard you shout out the Asians this much ever.
Listen.
Isn't it by default if I just say, yo, what up, y'all? You really just talking to Asians?
No, he's talking to everybody.
Nah,
I'm talking to everybody.
He's a homer.
A what?
Homer.
A what?
Not a homo. Homer. Like, home team.
Oh, home team.
Homer.
I'm like, I never
He's a homo, not a homo.
I know what he was saying. All right. But okay, so let's say your wife does something embarrassing online. Like, let's say, same example. Your wife posts her feet is nasty. People are commenting in the comments. Are you going to make her feel good by kissing her feet on IG?
I mean, if that makes if it betters the relationship and she feels good about it, yeah, why not?
Oh, that's
love. Can you get the fuck off my phone?
I would never.
Get the fuck out of here.
No.
Lenny, you're not kissing your wife's feet?
If it's dirty?
No.
Well, that's what we just said. It was dirty. You motherfucker, you listening?
Now, you know what? Then I'm gonna wash her feet and then kiss
I know what happened. You're not gonna wash nobody's feet. Let's be real about that shit.
Nah, he probably
wash your feet.
He's a sucker. He would wash it online and then kiss it right after too. You would.
Oh, but you Asian, so it's an automatic pedicure. I got you. It makes sense. You want brown spa or green tea?
You want massage?
Okay, 10 minutes.
Oh, man. Watch. He's going to have an argument when he goes home tonight. Yo.
Don't do that.
Yeah. Let's save his life because his wife is probably watching. Yo, all right. Let's just close out this show because we're a little bit over time. This is good. Would you rather serve 5 years in prison for a murder you did not commit or commit a horrible murder of a loved one but get away with it?
Commit a horrible murder for a loved one?
No, of a loved one. So you have to kill somebody you love and you don't serve any prison time, or you serve 5 years in jail, but you don't commit any murder.
Serve 5 years.
I don't think you could do 5 years.
Yeah,
I can do 5 years.
You can't do 5 years.
I can do 5 years. I'm going to go in there.
You can't even make 5 days on a diet. You ain't doing 5 years.
Listen. I'm going to go.
Word.
I'm going to go up in there. I'm going to fuck with my Asians. You
must have Asian. He has an Asian buyer or something like this. This is an Asian guy selling his house. For some reason, he leaded it mad hard.
Were you disrespectful or something? Did you slap an Asian on the way to work today? Like, what happened?
I didn't do nothing.
Juan, stop Asian hate, all right? Stop hating yourself.
Oh, shit.
Yo, I love you, Juan. You're the guy.
Love you, man.
Yo, everybody, Juan Sells NYC, best realtor in New York.
2 bedroom, 940.
2 bedroom, 940, whatever he said.
940, Astoria.
That is a beautiful view. That's a beautiful view. Yo, take this thing off the screen, man. I'm tired of it.
But can I just give you one more angle, one medical angle? And I had this discussion last night with my wife, who is a great nurse.
Okay.
All right. Top tier.
Top
all right?
tier.
Top
Absolutely.
tier. Listen, she had a kidney transplant, right?
Okay.
Right?
I didn't know this.
She had a kidney transplant. Her best friend donated to her.
Fire.
She's out here. Now, I believe it's former best friend.
Oh, wow.
Because I believe something, they weren't talking. How bad of a friend are you? You got a kidney and you're not talking to that bitch? That's ridiculous. Anyway, listen. You can't do that because you can't be kissing dirty feet. You're immunocompromised. Could you imagine you are kissing some ass feet
of yours?
No, not mine. I'm talking about Benny Blanco's.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all dirty. It's nasty. It's gritty. She's out here introducing the germs to her mouth. Like, who knows what she does afterwards. And now she's immunocompromised. You got to be careful. Anything and everything you do, you got to take a little caution. If you're going to do this, you could easily introduce some bacteria into your system and fuck your kidney up. Your borrowed kidney, which you got to take steroids for, anti-rejection medications,
I like this.
anything like that. You's a fucking bitch.
All right, wait, respectful.
Respectfully, of course, for that. But no. But if I'm the best friend or former best friend, I'll be like, I can't believe this bitch is throwing my kidney away.
Yeah, that is.
She's potentially throwing my goodwill. I'm being a good Samaritan. She's taking my kidney and she must think she's on good time. That's not cool.
So what we
That's
learned,
not cool, baby
what
girl.
we learned from this was Selena Gomez was being very irresponsible, and you should not kiss dirty feet, especially if you're working with a donated kidney.
Don't be irresponsible to yourself. Love yourself and keep that kidney
she has
safe.
lupus. She has
I know
lupus.
you're taking drugs, but keep that kidney safe.
Respectfully, of course. So, guys, that was today's show. I want to thank everybody who tuned in and everybody who called. If you want to be a part of these conversations, Patreon is how you do it. That's how you can call in. That's where the extended conversations live. That's where we have bonus episodes, PM nights, vlogs, and behind-the-scenes content. All is there. Right now, you can just take a screenshot, scan the QR code. It takes you right to sign up. All of that, and that keeps the show independent. We'll be back next week, Sunday, 11 a.m. This is what it is. This is AM Mornings, and thank you guys for showing up. Chris, take me off the screen, please.